Welcome! Today is a good day to do what has to be done by us and help the army to defeat the enemies. Here we have a ton of Lagoos led by the greatest of the Grail mercenaries, Ike. And opposing them is the Dawn Brigade, except we don't need them, because the NPCs guarding this castle shall be enough to see us through. I have to use Micaiah because she's forced, but other than that, the NPCs will be enough to see us. Oh, Taroni was forced too, really? Well, they're all just gonna run away and hide because that's what they'll do. Okay, so, other than them, the NPCs are the only ones who will be defending this place, and these are some of the finest of all NPCs. They will be perfectly fine here. I trust the NPCs enough to defend this castle with probably their lives, because yes, many of them will die, but this is a sacrifice we are willing to make. Firstly though, I must rally the troops. Day and Merens! The enemy is at our door! We know our duty and we will do it! If we die this day, we die with glory! We die heroes' deaths, but we shall not die! No! It is our enemies who will face death, as you all know! Most of us are we're not stationed in deep space, ready to deep strike, but we do have 2 ballistas that are ready to perform multiple, simultaneous, devastating, defensive deep strikes. We are the Daean Merens! We are King Peleus' Fury! Yes. And now, we shall partake in the traditional NPC war cry. Let's go! And blah 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 purge tome, which I am not going to use. In fact, I'm going to send that to storage right now, because you don't need to fight, we have NPCs. Toronio, meanwhile, will flee, because that is what he does, because he is not an NPC, and thus does not deserve to fight in this battle. He'll even unequip his weapons. But I'll still leave someone here, otherwise this would be too easy for the enemy. And I could put the NPCs on hold to stop them from being dumb, but you know what? I'm going to let them be to their own devices, have them on roam. I will be allowing myself to use Physic with Micaiah because, well, actually no. I've got a few Physic staves among my NPCs. We don't need that. Let's go. NPCs, you are the last line of defense. Ah yes, nice move. Fire that catapult and do... Let's see. 2 damage! Amazing work, NPCs! You are truly the finest in all of Daean. Let's see how much damage your catapult does. 4 damage! Once again, you are truly the finest NPCs in all of Daean. And that's all. Clearly, your strategy is perfect, and you do not need to move anyone else. You do not get doubled by a tiger! You are clearly the finest NPCs in all of Daean. I'm a little concerned about that area. I hope it gets plugged soon, but the NPCs should have it covered. These knights sadly don't tend to last very long, but they will buy much time with their noble sacrifices, hopefully. I am very, very hopeful here that these NPCs will be enough to see things through. I also hope that they know enough to prioritize the Hawks, because otherwise this is going to be over very, very quickly. Well, these 2 are surviving for at least one more turn, and at least they've plugged one of the gaps over there, so that tiger's not climbing up anytime soon. Let's just hope that they've got the middle gap covered. In fact, so the middle gap's probably a lost cause, so I'll have to rely on the defenders near the wall and hope they're not stupid and move down. Also, that Hawk needs to go now. That Hawk also needs to go now, and that guy's gonna get double, probably. Our first valiant NPC has fallen. Hopefully he will be the... Nope, he's not the last. Goodbye, other NPC. You shall be missed. And so, we begin Partner Phase 2. Well, that's a good start. Thankfully, we have some fire... Not so thankfully, our fire mages can't hit things. Oh yes, great moves, running away from the front lines and letting the enemies get right through our defensive barrier. Truly, you are the finest NPCs in all of Daean. Sad thing is, these are probably some of the best NPCs in any Fire Emblem game. Okay. More damage. Wow, 8 damage. That's actually pretty impressive, although that probably means that cat is just terrible. Yes, it is an excellent priority of yours to heal that guy in particular. However, that is non-ironically excellent priority. Nice job, Archer, there. And nice job, other Archer. You guys usually crit more, but oh well. And nice job, Halberdier, for missing. Okay, that Valiant Fire Mage is probably going to die. And that Valiant Halberdier just died, which means that gap is no longer plugged. I am already starting to become slightly nervous. I'm becoming even more nervous. Those are just archers, by the way, not even snipers, so I'm not surprised that they're falling easily. However, we do have, well, I would say the best NPC ever, but I'm just going to give a sneak preview for something that I want to talk about during the Radiant Dawn playthrough. I do not like the 313 Archer meme at all. And this is not just April Foolsness, I'm perfectly sincere. I really don't like that meme. I feel like every player should be able to make their own NPC stories of heroism in this game. I feel like just there are so many situations where NPCs pull off amazing feats in this game, and restricting it to just the 313 Archer I feel is just a bit of a disservice. Any NPC can be a hero, provided they're lucky enough, which these NPCs are clearly not lucky enough at all. You are lasting way less longer than I thought you would, and that's actually an understatement. Didn't expect you guys to last long at all. I'm really surprised nobody's attacked that Fire Mage yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Well, at least he's alive, and he usually doesn't get doubled by them. Okay, good. And we've got... okay, that's just a cat, that's not a tiger. But the lower part of this fortress is already completely overrun, and there's already a hawk there. Thankfully, the ballistas do know how to prioritize the hawk, which is good. I'll at least give the AI credit for that. Oh, no more tigers. I said before that... You know what? I do feel like these NPCs need a bit of help. I'm going to physic the Fire Mage. Because he's pretty much our only hope here. We do have these NPCs, who are our last line of defense. We still have way too many turns to go, so... they're probably going to end up entering the fray way too... oh, are you serious? For those who aren't aware, these NPCs are kind of easily intimidated. I mean, you could have stayed down there and been healed by the physics staff, but no, you just had to go to the back of the line. Okay. Well, we're in trouble. You didn't target the hawk. I think the hawk's probably out of range, but still. Gotta remember that these Lagoos can untransform, so... and I probably only barely prolonged that Fire Mage's life, but even very slightly prolonged is, oh no, we're gonna lose one of our bishops. That's not good. That's not good at all. Also, nice staff counterattack. Aren't staff counterattacks a great mechanic? Isn't it truly amazing how useful they are? And how they force magic users to unequip their offensive weapons and switch to counterattacking with staves if they heal on the player phase? Yeah. Oh no, they're already up to our generals here. This could end very, very, very badly. However, we do have some brave and valiant NPCs up behind the defense line who will hopefully jump down and fight these enemies. Hopefully. Well, he might actually be dying before his time. Okay, thankfully you're probably not going to die this turn. Because if there's one weakness that Lagoos have, it's their general lack of ranged attacks. And at this point, I'm very thankful for that. Now, I am very worried now, as you can probably tell. I need the NPCs to make a specific move here, and I'm not allowed to direct them. I'm gonna have to just hope that they do it. Those NPCs up near the top of the castle, I need them to all move down to the spaces next to Toronio. Because if they don't do that, then these generals are going to die, and then... that's another tiger. And more reinforcements. So yes, I need these guys to move down right there. You don't even have any javelins. That's terrible. And you are just stuck with a steel Grutlance. Well, you have a short spear. Hopefully you'll go down there and plug one of the... actually, you probably won't do that. This could end very, very badly. They're already starting to break through here. They've already well and truly broken through here. This guy's going to have to waste his turn ballistering that eagle, otherwise we are officially dead. And I'm not allowed to help at all, so let's continue the NPC's turns. Congratulations, NPCs! You may have just lost the battle right there. Truly, you are the finest in all of Dayan. You'll be remembered as the greatest and smartest NPCs who have ever lived. Unless one of you jumps down and fills the gap. Well, that critical was completely unnecessary. Yes, you do that. Focus on the moves that don't instantly lose me the battle. Once again, focus on the moves that don't instantly lose me the battle. Wow, my fire mages are terrible in this attempt. Well, at least you can double an untransformed cat. I'd be very concerned if you couldn't. Now, you NPCs near the castle, please jump down. We need you. We really need you because... Are you serious? Are you serious? Congratulations, General! You just cost us the battle. Because you had to attack that cat and get yourself killed. Yeah, we lose. Nice job, NPCs. I totally could trust your AI to win this. They're usually not that dumb, but, well... I don't think I should have expected any more. Maybe I'll try this one more time and see if they're smarter. Okay, this time, knowing that I clearly can't trust you when left to your own devices, I'm going to be giving orders now. So, this time, I'm going to see if things change if I order you guys to halt. But I'll have to switch them back onto roam when the hawks get close, because otherwise, they're just going to let them fly by and we'll instantly lose. So, let's see if it can survive for more turns this time. Okay, even if I heal one of them, I really don't think we can win this turn. Even if I put them on halt, this guy is going to die and then... yeah. It looks like NPCs alone may not be able to win this fight. At least on hard mode. Maybe on easy mode they might be able to. I'll have to try that sometime because I would really love to see this chapter actually completed NPCs only, but... well, at least you were somewhat smart then. Actually targeting one who would die. And thankfully that guy survived long enough to use a physics staff and use it on the right person this time. So, maybe you will be able to hold out for one more turn. I can only hope. And by hope, I mean really, really hope. Hey, you actually killed something. And the guys behind the last line of defense actually moved down and did something this time. And that's going to be exactly enough. Nice. Maybe this is the run. Maybe things are about to change. Maybe our luck has shifted. Maybe we can actually survive for at least a few more turns. Can these generals survive? Actually, I highly doubt it now, because there are 2 more tigers that can attack that guy. What the heck are you doing? Guess the enemies are just as derpy as the NPCs sometimes. And there's only a mage guarding that area. And it looks like you're going to be able to break through the line. Yep, we lose again. So, I'm just going to say for now, I'm going to give up on doing this, and hopefully I'll see you in a little while when I actually do this chapter for real, not the NPC way. See you then.